Hey everybody. Yeah, my hair is kind of messy, but don't worry about that. I was scrolling, swiping through Twitter the other day, and somebody was basically responding to one of them blue check people, and they're kind of like, I dislike the idea. Like they're like, I dislike that prayer seems to be a popularity contest. Because this said blue check was basically like pray for so and so or pray for such and such, and they seem to have misconstrued prayer as just some sort of like popularity contest where if you get more people to pray or say words, then that's going to enact change. Now, I'm not a Bible scholar. I have not read the entirety of the Bible. I have not studied the entirety of the Bible. I don't think there's anywhere in the Bible that explicitly states that quantity equates to divine intervention, especially in that sort of way. Sure, there's the discussion from Abraham as far as like preserving a city or a nation from being like destroyed because someone who is righteous, someone who is in alignment with God is there. But that is a far cry from popular prayer being something that actually enacts change. I think the entire pray for me concept, especially like that, and then also just kind of like the generic thoughts and prayers that a lot of authority figures tend to use, are really more just like colloquialisms and sort of things that have stemmed out of a culture that associates itself with the church and associates itself with God. But the way that it associates itself with prayer is not that prayer is something used to communicate with God, to connect with God, to speak with and hear from God, but rather prayer is something that you use as like a lifeline, almost exclusively when you're in trouble. And you can see this in just the nature of prayers that people tend to pray, what they ask for, who they ask for, and just the idea that like, oh, either God's going to come through or this money's going to come through, because what they're praying for isn't predicated or based on the idea of getting to understand God. It's just getting something out of God. So yeah, but it's definitely not a popularity contest. There are plenty of times in the Old Testament where God is like, yeah, you guys are praying and you're doing all like the right quote unquote rituals or whatever, but your hearts are in it. You aren't actually paying attention to me. You don't actually care about me. And so I'm like, I'm not, it's worthless basically. So yeah, prayer is not a popularity contest, and prayer is not just some sort of lifeline. Like, it's a connection, between you and God, sure, but it shouldn't just be used as like a hotline for distress, because God does not just want to be a God that has to or can only come through when you're in trouble. You can pray about good things. You can pray, that's a bit what praise is. You can pray and be excited and bring things to God that you're just happy about or excited about or enjoying. Prayer doesn't have to have this sort of negative connotation where the only time you pray is because someone's in danger or you're in danger or you want something changed because you're not satisfied with what it is. It can be something that has, positive connotations, just like, conversations with people in your life don't have to be negative or end up terribly or just kind of be like, oh, I need something from you. They can be like, let's just connect and let's just be with each other and let's just enjoy each other's company. So yeah, just a quick little rant because I had thoughts.